Hello and welcome back. I'm Nurse Susan, and you're watching Talk with Nurse Susan. It's wonderful to have you here today. Today, we're going to discuss a very important topic for women and families: how to calculate your ovulation and safe periods accurately. I'll keep everything very simple, using terms that are easy to understand for everyone. Let's dive right into the details. Understanding your body's rhythm is key to planning or preventing pregnancy. It all starts with your menstrual cycle. A typical menstrual cycle is usually around 28 days, but it's normal for it to range from 21 to 35 days. Day 1 of your cycle is the very first day you start your period. This is the most important anchor for all our calculations. Now, what exactly is ovulation? It's the moment when a mature egg is released from your ovary, ready to be fertilized. Once released, the egg travels down the fallopian tube. This is where it meets the sperm if conception is to occur. Before this happens, your body goes through hormonal shifts, specifically a surge in luteinizing hormone, or LH. In a perfect 28-day cycle, ovulation typically happens right in the middle, usually around day 14. Once the egg is released, it only lives for about 12 to 24 hours. It's a very short window. But here's the interesting part. Sperm can actually live inside the woman's body for up to 5 days in the right conditions. This means you can get pregnant if you have intercourse several days before you actually ovulate. So, your most fertile days are usually the 5 days leading up to ovulation, plus the day of ovulation itself. To calculate this, count back 14 days from when you expect your next period to start. That's your likely ovulation day. Now let's talk about the safe period. This is the time during your cycle when the risk of pregnancy is at its lowest. Generally, the first 7 days of your cycle, starting from day 1 of your period, are considered relatively safe. The safest time is usually after the egg has dissolved, roughly 3 days after ovulation, until your next period begins. In a 28-day cycle, this usually means days 1 to 7 and day 21 until the end are safe. However, I must emphasize that this method is only reliable if your menstrual cycle is very regular and predictable. If you have a short cycle, say 21 days, you might actually ovulate very soon after your period ends. For longer cycles, ovulation happens much later. This is why tracking for several months is absolutely essential. I recommend tracking your cycle for at least 6 months. This helps you find your shortest and longest cycles to be safe. You can also use the basal body temperature method. Your resting temperature rises slightly right after you ovulate. Another sign is your cervical mucus. Around ovulation, it becomes clear, thin, and very stretchy, like a raw egg white. Your cervix also changes position, becoming higher, softer, and more open to allow sperm to pass through easily. If you want more certainty, you can use ovulation predictor kits. These test your urine for that LH surge we mentioned. A positive result means you will likely ovulate within the next 24 to 36 hours. It's very helpful. There are also many wonderful mobile apps that can help you track these dates automatically based on your history. Keep in mind that things like stress, illness, or changes in diet can sometimes shift your ovulation date unexpectedly. The rhythm method or safe period calculation is not a 100% guaranteed form of birth control. If you are not trying to conceive, it's always wise to use additional protection during your fertile window. Let's recap the main points. To find your ovulation day, take your average cycle length and subtract 14 days. Your fertile window includes that day plus the 5 days leading up to it. These are your most fertile moments. The safe periods are generally the first 7 days of your cycle and the last week before your next period. Every body is unique. If you have irregular periods or health concerns, please talk to your healthcare provider. Understanding these basics empowers you and your family to make informed decisions about your reproductive health. It might seem a bit complex at first, but with a little tracking, you'll start to see your body's beautiful pattern. Do you have more questions about your cycle or fertility? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Our community is here to support each other. Sharing your experiences can help other women feel more confident too. Please note that this video is for educational purposes and does not replace professional medical advice or diagnosis. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider with any questions you may have. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle with good nutrition and low stress also helps keep your cycle regular and healthy. Family planning is a journey. Take your time to communicate and learn together. It's a team effort. My final tip, be consistent. Mark your calendar every month. Even the small details matter over time. Most importantly, listen to your body. It often gives you all the signs you need if you know what to look for. I hope this was helpful for you and your family. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it. Don't forget to subscribe to Talk with Nurse Susan for more simple medical tips and regular Q&A sessions. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today. It's an honor to be part of your health journey. Thank you for watching. See you in the next Q&A. Take care of yourselves and your families.